Well, good day to all of our viewers across the region. I hope you're having a great day so far. Here's a look at the forecast that we have for this afternoon. This morning felt pretty good, but this afternoon it's going to be another warm one across the region. So I've been saying this, at least it's not 108, right? With the actual air temperature, it can be lower, even some upper 90s. I think the warmer areas are going to be mostly along and south of I-40 in the River Valley. That's kind of like what we saw yesterday, so just be prepared for that. Otherwise, at least not as bad as it has been across the region. It's going to be a low chance for some scattered showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm or two the afternoon. I think the better opportunities mostly in the River Valley. We'll show you the future scan radar. Here's a look at the rain totals. Some areas could see between the activity that we saw yesterday and then through the remainder today. This is the day 1 to 2 outlook. There could be a couple tenths of an inch to maybe 2 inches of rainfall with some activity. It really just depends on how long it lasts, how fast it moves, stuff like that. So the good news is there's no highlighted risk for severe weather today, but here's a look at the potential totals that we could see. Even better news, some of the rain that we've seen over the last 12 to 24 hours or so, no highlighted risk for fire weather outlooks today. So no concerns there according to the Storm Prediction Center. And even better news for morning commuters, no issues in terms of the morning fog outlook. So Foghorn's morning fog outlook shows that there's some areas that are showing up the red on the board, but notice it's 10 miles of visibility, not a whole lot underneath that. So good news is no major issues for commuters tomorrow morning. Huge shout out to Foghorns for sponsoring our channel. We're so grateful to have them here as a sponsor at Weather 225. I got to tell you, I love their wings. Comment below, what's your favorite flavor? I've been saying this, my favorite, I believe they call it the Kung Fu, and the other one is the medium kind of buffalo sauce. I love buffalo wings, y'all. So be sure to pay them a visit. Great opportunity. They got great food and drinks. If you're headed out to watch the Razorback games, whether they're home or away, pay them a visit. It's a great opportunity to show them some support like they support us. So huge shout out to them. We'll have more on the forecast here coming up in just a little bit. Welcome back. Here's a look at future scan radar as we head into the morning, into the afternoon. Some clouds will start to roll in by the time we get to this afternoon. A couple scattered showers and some thunderstorms will be possible, mostly along and south of I-40 as it looks. But notice as we get to 9, 10 o'clock, there's some clearing. And the good news for that is you might be able to see the lunar eclipse that we have tonight. Now, it's not going to be a total lunar eclipse. It'll only cover roughly around 96.2% of the moon. But hey, notice in the evening and overnight, we got some clearing skies, perfect opportunity to check out the lunar eclipse that's coming up. Timing should start roughly around 9:30 in the evening, and then it should end by the time we get to 12:51 in the morning. And then by the time we get to Friday, maybe a couple more scattered showers and thunderstorms possible. Here's a look at the forecast. We did bump up some of the rain chances between today and tomorrow to 30%. Nothing crazy. We're not expecting widespread activity, but if you do get some of those outflow boundaries to develop, future scan may not have a good hold on some of the coverage that we could see. We're not expecting widespread rain. In fact, we don't want to bump it any higher because it doesn't look like that's, the case at all. But also, we don't want people to think, I'm going to get rain this time, right? Unfortunately, not everyone's going to see this activity either today or tomorrow. Same with the River Valley, Northeast Oklahoma, Southwest Missouri. Be sure to get out and look at that lunar eclipse. It'll actually be 2 years, or roughly around 2 years before we see our next lunar eclipse like this. So be sure to go out there and look at it. I'll be looking out this evening. And even better news, since it starts at 9:30 in the evening and ends roughly around 12:51, it's not like it's going to be at 3 in the morning and you're like, I would love to see it, but I got work in the morning. I'm not getting up for that, right? Later in the evening, so you'll just stay up a little bit later to get a good view of the moon. It'll have that beautiful kind of rusty red look to it. Be sure to get out there and look at it. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast for all the areas and now into Southwest Missouri. At least the temperatures overall, the 7-day forecast, at least it's not as bad as it has been. So we got some good news there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting us by sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors, including Foghorns. We're so grateful to have you guys here on the channel. Be sure to tune in. We'll have the latest here throughout the week.